Oh, look, he's recording now.
Welcome to Craig, our cameraman for this. Camera bot.
It's not camera, it's an audio recording.
Shut up.
You
Edit
fucked
that
up.
out. Edit that out.
I let it out, nothing. What is this? What is this now? Because it's not State of the Clan, right?
Yeah. So this is not State of the Clan. This is partially because everyone in the clan begged us for more podcasts. And we were
not how it happened.
Also, Wishy went and saw a bad movie, and because
we're trying to get our YouTube subs up.
Yeah, which we don't have on YouTube. But so Wishy saw a really shitty movie, and because he's Mr. Plinkett half the time anyway, he wants to do a movie review of this terrible movie he saw. So Wishy, tell me about this movie.
You're talking more about the fact that I'm insane and usually drunk and keep hookers in my basement?
That's also true, yes.
Listen, I have never had a drink in my life. Hold on.
And your name on Discord is also currently Mr. Plinkett.
Shh, you don't know anything. Daddy's medicine. Okay. So, no, that's going to suck. Oh my God, I got pineapple, bro. Anyways, I went and saw a movie, and it was called Happy Death Day.
It just sounds bad.
You know, it was funny because it actually came out on my birthday while I was sick, so I thought it was like an omen from God to tell me, you're going to die. So, I have that movie pass.
Oh, yeah.
I want to make the most out of my movie pass by seeing movies as much as I can.
Every day. You're gonna see 30 movies a month. 31.
I would not mind that. If work didn't get in the way, I probably would. And I was sitting there thinking, like, okay, what am I going to see? Am I going to see Murder on the Orient Express and see something that could be good, lots of good actors, or am I going to go see a guaranteed shitstorm, which was Geostorm, whatever that new
that
world-ending. But I think it might be by Roland Emmerich, and if it is, I need to see that, since he's the king of shit, which is like Independence Day, day after.
Hey, whoa! Did you just shit on Independence Day?
I'll shit on you too. Let's not nostalgia.
You can shit on me. You will not shit on Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum.
No one's shitting on Jeff Goldblum. He saved that movie, but
he saved the planet. Wishy.
He did with a Mac, with
a Mac and a computer virus from like 1995.
Oh man, I remember that. And
I watch that every year, Wishy, on Independence Day.
Do you really?
I do.
Wow.
So that's how I celebrate Independence Day, by honoring Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum and some other motherfuckers.
I'm honoring your bad taste, which is in no way grown over the past 21 years.
No. I will defend the first Independence Day movie. I mean, I admit the second one wasn't amazing, but I mean, I'll defend the first one.
You're fucked out of your mind. Anyways, so I look up Happy Death Day. It's been in the theater still for a month. I'm like, that's got to have some staying power. That's not bad, because I wanted to see Suburbicon, and Suburbicon stayed in theaters for exactly 2 weeks. And when I wanted to see it, which was like just a few days, like a week after it got released, it only had 2 showtimes. I was like, ugh. So then I went to the Rotten Tomatoes saying, I think it was like 60% for Happy Death Day. And
that's a good sign.
That's better than most. It was definitely better than Geostorm. But if you walk into Geostorm, you know what you're getting into. You're going to watch a shitty end of the world epic. And I was just like, all right, well, maybe I'll watch that. And I was just like, no, because I was watching Stranger Things. And I really fucked up to myself by watching Stranger Things before, because I've never seen Stranger Things. I wanted to try it.
Okay, what is Stranger? I've heard everyone talking about that. What is Stranger Things?
It's just a Netflix show set in the 80s with 80s synth music and 80s homages and stuff like that. That is a. When I start talking about Happy Death Day, you'll see what I mean.
I could play Hotline Miami for that. I mean.
And it's in the same vein with all this, with this synth, everyone kind of going crazy for what the 80s was. Now we've moved past like the Ninja Turtles. Now we're like, what was badass about the 80s? It was really bad movies, but Stranger Things was good. It is good. I'm only 3 episodes in. So I was like, you know what? I want to stick with a scary movie. So I'm like, I'm going to go see Happy Death Day. And I get in there and there's people in the theater. I'm like, this is kind of weird. More people keep coming in and more people keep coming in. And I noticed one thing. They are all like 13 years old. And
Wishy says jackpot.
I was like, I'm not going down like this, Chris Hansen. So I get out my phone real quick, and there's something I did not notice about this movie. It is PG-13. There are no good PG-13 horror scary movies that come up. I mean, maybe if it's like a ghost movie where like it's just like, oh, spooky stuff's happening in my house.
Oh, heck, he wants to do us a grievous harm.
Yes, but they don't actually do the grievous harm. It's like a scary looking. Those usually pass for PG-13, but it's not the stuff I was expecting to see. So I was like, I fucked up already. So Happy Death Day is about 90 minutes long.
Okay, that's pretty short.
End of review.
That's the whole review. We set this whole podcast for you to say it's just short. And it's not.
Yep. Put on the ending scene now. No, it is Groundhog's Day. I don't think you've seen Groundhog's Day.
I'm aware of Groundhog's Day.
All right, so Bill Murray lives this. Yeah. Okay, so it's about this. Spoilers, by the way, for the movie that's been out for a month. So go sneak into Happy Death Day before you listen to the rest of this. And
right now, pause it, go out, just pause the podcast, just go drive out, steal someone's car.
There's a good chance by the time that we release this in a few hours, it'll be in Redbox. So go to your local Redbox and see if you can like jimmy it open, or just steal it from someone. It doesn't matter.
Just beat up the Walmart greeter, and he has the keys.
Yeah, fuck off.
In the Walmart.
Don't pay to see this movie. Don't, even though my movie pass paid for it. Don't make my mistakes. And it's about this sorority girl, and she is really shitty to everybody. So they set it up on her first day that she's shitty to all these different people.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, that's kind of fun. It's like a whodunit. She was shitty to like 10 different people. One of them probably, and she's kind of gonna have to figure out who this is, because every time she dies at the end of the day, and it's usually pretty funny, honestly, to watch her die. She wakes up, starts the day again. So they do the whole thing where it's just like, I must be crazy. And
it's Groundhog's Day, except her whole goal is just to not die one time, and she can't do it.
What I swear, at one point in Groundhog's Day, Bill Murray
I go every day
to die.
You know how many times I don't die? Every day. So I'm just saying she's doing a pretty shitty job. She has to take 20 times. Just stay home and just watch TV or something.
I know I've taken a couple shots at you and just you just keep living. And you don't know who it is. It's a mass killer. And even though she changes some of the habits of her day, she locks herself in her room. Oh, guess what? He's in the bathroom. Whatever it is that she tries to do, he's just going to find a way to get her.
It's like a Looney Tune. This is like a Looney Tune show, but a little darker.
I didn't have a complaint, and it was not bad. I mean, it was kind of funny. It was kind of like the sorority girl was kind of bitchy, and it was just like, oh, okay, all right, that's kind of funny. And there's some characters in this that are just right out of an asylum flick, or just one of those epic movie, not another teen movie parodies, and it's just this people don't talk like this. There's no people like this. And I was with it until she tries to figure out who the killer is. So they have this montage set to a Taylor Swift song. At least I think it's some poppy song, and she just constantly dies. So you're laughing at out of her terrible deaths, and you're just kind of I don't know if this is supposed to be funny or is it supposed to be scary. And I think it's supposed to be a funny movie, but I can't tell, because you're laughing at some of the parts that are supposed to be funny, but you're laughing at the parts that aren't supposed to be funny. I was laughing at the parts that were supposed to be scary, and I was just like, oh. So for a while, I'm thinking, okay, I think I get this. The director did not want to do this movie, and he's hate fucking it by making sure, or the editor is just.
The ironic part is that the director himself wanted to die and could not.
Maybe he should be dead now. Hopefully, not that this is that bad, but if it's one of those things that you're just kind of sneaking booze into the movies, which I would never do or recommend, ain't that bad. But eventually it just keeps going. You're kind of like, oh, okay, just ready for this to progress a little bit. And it doesn't really. It's cookie cutter. There's nothing interesting about it other than the premise. And at some point, a guy, she tells this one guy about it. And he's just like, sounds like that movie Groundhog Day. And I'm just like, no, you don't get to do that. You don't get to reference a good movie in your crappy movie. That's not fair. And you can't just go wink, wink. Sounds like that movie we're ripping off, eh? So you just, I was so mad at that. And it just,
So it's like Edge of Tomorrow meets Groundhog Day.
I think Edge of Tomorrow is a much better movie. And it's got Tom Cruise. So there's good actors in it. But this is just...
Besides Tom Cruise?
He's a good actor. I think you should leave him alone. But it's not good. Like I'm laughing and I can't help. Like I'm trying to, like nobody's laughing with me. So I'm kind of like, I'm trying to cover it up really hard. So like I'm pretending I'm sneezing because like something like she'll die and I'm like, and I'm like,
all those 13-year-olds were taking it super serious.
Oh God, I think they were, because I had like one point behind me. I heard someone, like, because the movie's kind of ramping up and you're ready for it to end, and like someone behind me is just like, "Go girl!" I'm like, "Oh fuck, what's wrong with you? How are you that invested in the movie? It just seems like something you take your date to finger bang. It's no."
For you, isn't that like every movie?
I was by myself, but yeah, I still did. And just me. It was just me.
Wish he just reached over to one of the random 13-year-olds.
Oh, you are a disgusting human. No, it was me. I popcorn tricked myself. Something fun at the very end of the tunnel. And so I'll give it this one thing. Like at the movie, she discovers who's doing it. And the way they set it up, it's this guy you've never even heard of. He just shows up in the movie. What? Yeah. It's just like, it's none of her suspects. It's just some guy. Like she's watching TV. And it's just like, escaped murderer has now been in the hospital. And it's just like, and he likes to kill young teenage college girls.
He also has the ability to time travel.
He doesn't time travel. Only she can time travel. But I thought that was the dumbest shit. So I was just like, this movie is horseshit. And then it's like, it ends. And you're like, oh, okay, it's finally over. And then she wakes up again one more time. Like, she did everything perfectly. She did everything the way she was supposed to do it. She kills him. She goes to sleep. She has to restart. She's just like, how the fuck did this happen? And then she realizes she died in her sleep. So she realizes that her roommate has been trying to give her a cupcake every day. And she's just like, that's the first time I ever ate the cupcake. You poisoned me. And then her roommate just snaps. It's like, damn straight, I poisoned you. And then she's like, why would you do this to me? And like her roommate's literal reasoning is because you slept with that guy I like. Plus you're a dumb bitch. And that's the entire
so that killer guy wasn't even the guy doing it. It was the cupcake all along.
It was the cupcake girl. No, it was Cupcake Girl. She was doing it. And in some convoluted way, she kept going into the hospital, putting the mask on the dude and making it seem like he was the guy doing it. So terrible. And I just
poor innocent murderer.
that poor innocent teen girl slayer. And he just there's no reason behind it. Like the literal reason is you're a dumb bitch and you slept with that guy. Like, so I'm gonna kill people to get to you so I can kill you. And it's just like, this is where I think it was a comedy. This is where I think the guys are just like, no, this isn't gonna work. We're gonna have to make this as terrible as possible. And this somehow has a Rotten Tomato score of like 60 something. People saw this and they said, this is okay. You should have been there with me.
Well, then you would have tried to finger me.
Yeah, try, succeed, same things. I was just very sad. Like I left the theater just laughing, and my lips were pursed together. I looked kind of angry, and I was just wondering if someone was going to try and offer me a refund or something. I just like threw my popcorn away. I was like, "Fuck movies, done."
You throw your popcorn at the guy who comes to clean. Clean this up. He just walk out.
You're in the movie business. This is your fault. You fucked me. Oh, so please don't go see Happy Death Day. Hopefully I'll see a good movie. Go see Thor.
Thor was good. I saw that.
Thor was a good movie.
Making it a comedy was a good move. All the old Thor movies were too stiff and boring and taking themselves too seriously, and no one cares about Asgard or whatever the fuck.
Asgard.
Asgard, yes, and making it more comedy and making it a little more silly. I think making it a little more Guardian-ish. I think that helped it a lot.
I think you are looking at it through rose-tinted glasses because let's look at the facts. In Independence Day, you like, and
yes,
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, that's true.
Thor
That's
Ragnarok,
true.
Jeff Goldblum.
I deny nothing. This is true.
I want to take a look through your movie collection, and I just want to find Jeff Goldblum in every single one of them.
No, it's a big dramatic scene. You've snuck to my house, you're looking at my movies, and the music starts rising, and you realize every single movie I have is just Jeff Goldblum. Every single one.
I find your secret room. There's just Jeff Goldblum posters in there.
Just a shrine to him.
But yes, Thor didn't make me angry. Didn't make me sad. Thor did make me laugh for the right reasons. Happy Death Day made me laugh for the wrong reasons. If you do want to see a good movie, a movie where you just laugh, I actually may have laughed at Happy Death Day more than Thor. If that tells you anything at all.
You didn't like Thor, did you?
I did like Thor, but for the wrong reasons.
What were your reasons?
It was funny.
That's not a wrong reason.
I don't think Thor should be funny.
Well, the first two movies weren't funny and they tanked, and the third movie was funny.
Oh, let's not pretend that they tank. There's no such thing as a Marvel movie that's ever tanked.
Okay, relatively speaking, they're considered the bad Marvel movie.
Maybe. People keep saying it's like Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm like, it's not so much like Guardians of the Galaxy because there's one thing that Guardians of the Galaxy had.
Spaceships. They both had spaceships. And
Nope, there is a difference. Guardians. Oh, it's starting to take effect. Guardians of the Galaxy had heart.
Hey, both of them had a green guy too.
No, wait.
Drax.
Oh, Hulk.
Hulk. Yes, Hulk. Drax.
If you saw Guardians of the Galaxy, they all care about each other. There was one character who cared about someone so much, as we all know, and you're like, wow, you feel a lot of things when you go to sad, you're happy, you're fun. Thor is just joke.
You're just mad there wasn't Groot. You're just like, there's no tree person in this. This is bullshit.
There's a lot of things I would have preferred about Thor. Like, I didn't care about Hela, whatever. Every time they cut back to Asgard, I was like, oh. This.
I mean, she's just the villain. I mean, it's not like she's not supposed to be like this awesome villain. She's just like, yeah, okay, we need a villain to make the movie go forward. And,
that's every Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Just no Marvel movie where it's just like, oh, these plots, this adventure I'm going through is all being set in motion by this bad guy.
Well, Thanos eventually.
Well, you can take any Marvel movie, any of them. I can tell you exactly, like, okay, everything that happens to the character is because bad guy. Yeah. So it's just villain of the week. They usually kill him off, but they kind of seem to stop doing that. So Doctor Strange, like, did they kill the planet in Guardians?
Yeah, Ego's dead.
Can you kill a Celestial?
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Oh, fuck. If you haven't seen fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, fuck you. Deserves to get
no. Yeah. They remember there's a brain in the center of the planet that's like his original core, and they put that bomb on it. And
but can you kill us? He's a Celestial, right? Isn't he one of the Elders of the Universe, or am I thinking of Game Master? You're supposed to know this because you read your HeroClix cards.
Yeah. Ego is not one of the Elders of the Universe,
but he is a Celestial. I think they even mentioned, like, oh, Peter, you're half Celestial. So
yeah. I think I'm trying to think of the comics if he is or not.
I think you can kill Celestials because there's like an Earth X comic where Franklin Richards makes a machine because Celestials are coming to Earth or something. He's like killing Celestials.
Movie Ego is not the same as comic Ego, but yeah, in the movie he's definitely dead because they like he had that thing across the universe that was like supposed to turn all the planets into more Ego planets. And then, like, he dies, and they all stop, and they like wither and go away because he's dead.
My least favorite part of Happy Death Day was Hulk, if I can put that in there.
You thought he was going to be the killer, and he wasn't.
Yes.
You wanted to see the Hulk literally devour sorority chick, and he didn't.
Oh my god!
Hulk doesn't devour people enough anymore. He used to like eat people, and he doesn't do that anymore.
What?
Yeah, there was like a period where Hulk like ate people. Like,
I don't think that's true.
Not in the movies or anything, but I mean,
I
like,
don't think in anything. Like maybe in the fan fictions you've been reading, but no, Hulk doesn't fucking eat people. This is why the movies are bad, because people keep coming up with ideas. No,
ow!
no.
Fuck! I just hit myself in the face with a golf ball. Anyway,
Fuck.
I was just throwing it in the air to hit me in the face. No, but I think there was one version of the Hulk, like back in the day, would like occasionally devour. I'm gonna Google it. Hope I don't find like Boar or something.
No.
Yeah, well, Hulk eats Wolverine. Hopefully, it's not a fan fiction.
That's Old Man Logan. That is Old Man Logan, which is just good shit. But it's like post-apocalyptic. Hulk is also banging She-Hulk.
Ultimate Hulk eats people.
Nothing Ultimate's any good. That's Mark Miller bullshit. I ain't touching that.
It's still some Marvel. I don't know what universe number, but he ate people.
Doesn't matter. It's Ultimates.
It's a Hulk eating someone.
That's still that shit. That's just like, you think this A on my head stands for France? No. It's like the same series. In fact, no, he ain't fucking with that. Okay, so I was so disappointed. I want my money back. And my popcorn was kind of burnt, to be honest with you.
You were giving maybe a pass at 7 out of 10, but the popcorn's burnt. So you gave it
It does ruin your experience a little bit. Like, I salted it, and you never get enough salt at the bottom. So I found a whole container of pretzel salt, and I just started like shoving it in my pockets because I knew later on I would want more salt. But it was still kind of burned.
I can't tell if you're joking.
I'm not. It was in packets. It wasn't just like shoving salt into my pockets. No.
You like reach over, you like go behind the counter and get like a soft pretzel, just like start rubbing the salt off it onto your hand and just put it in your pockets for later.
That's how I got banned from the AMC theaters. But this was a Regal. No, this is never enough salt in popcorn because they don't salt it anymore. They used to salt. It was good back in those days because it all be in the thing, the popcorn maker.
Yeah, actually, all right. I don't remember the last time Regal gave me salty popcorn.
Well, I guess they got sued or something because they used to salt it all.
Sued for using salt?
What?
Wait, you're saying they got sued for using salt?
Maybe. Like, oh, you oversalted my popcorn. Fuck you. Or they had people who would like ask for non-salted popcorn, and they're like, well, we don't have that. Salt. So now I gotta salt it myself, which pisses me off. So I found a really good trick. Get the pretzel.
You just come with pockets full of salt and just pour it into your popcorn.
Yes.
You're eating salt with a little bit of popcorn mixed in.
That does sound pretty good. You put the salt in your left pocket, you put the spaghetti in your right pocket, and you got yourself a good time at the movies.
Yeah, I mean, every podcast, every Wishy podcast for the movie is going to come with a Wishy tip for eating the right food at the movie theater. So there's your first tip.
Here's the best tip. Take a small knife, put a hole at the bottom of the bag.
Okay, well, you got to save your tips for later on, Wishy. You don't give
it just the tip.